Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Satisfactory episode. As you see over there, all the way over there, we have set up quick wire, a thing that is stopping us from last episode from going straight into fuel generators to get extra power, because at the moment we are running on very little. Also, we have two manufacturers now up and pumping. This one is working at 100%, constantly making heavy modular frames. Yuck, disgusting, but boom, automated. This one is also, I'd like to call semi-automated. It is working on making computers, and as you can see, I've let both of them run for a bit. So this one has 600 heavy module frames, this one has 300 computers. This one's semi-automated because I need to actually carry the plastic around, like from where we're producing plastic, and bring it over here and put them in there. And also just down here we have 4 assemblers working all on the circuit boards here. Okay, so we're just over here and you can see, boom, beautiful yellow quick wire. It is the exact same, I reckon anyway, the exact same model as normal wire, but literally just that goldeny kind of color. Obviously we have plenty of it. It's actually really easy to produce. So all we have here is, I've decided to keep it all at the one level because I just wanted this to be a small compact thing, because there's not many other Caterium nodes around besides that one just there. So I thought if I can all run it off this. We have 6 smelters all taking 45 per minute. I had to put a power shard in the thing to get 270, which is divisible by 45 by 6. And then we have 8 constructors here, so we divide all the output, which is only 15 times 6, divide all the output, and we can split it into 7.5 constructors. So what I did is I did 6 constructors at 100% and 2 constructors at 75%, which adds all up to 7.5 constructors running out. So that's the optimal frequency of what we could output quick wire at, unless obviously we got more Caterium. But obviously, if you watch the episode when I said, bro, all you need to do is research, I did it in little text because I only found that out after recording. But quick wire is actually really easy to set up, and I'll show you really quickly what we've done in the MAM by researching. Okay guys, so as you can see, if we go into the MAM, we have Caterium here. Obviously I've unlocked a lot since, but all I needed was a bit of Caterium and a bit of quick wire to unlock quite a bit of stuff here. Now, also one awesome thing that I have unlocked, one being obviously the fact that we can now do AI limiters, which I really sound daunting, but we might have a look at, obviously maybe not today's episode, but Mark II power poles. These things can handle up to 7 different output lines, which I think is epic. But one thing I want to get straight into and I want to unlock straight away are these blade runners. So I'm going to start researching into them, and we're going to chuck them on our feet and see how epic that feels. But straight away, we're going to go straight over to here, and we're going to try and unlock a very necessary part for fuel generating. So we need all this kind of fuel here for multiple reasons, especially the industrial fuel buffer, which is pretty much just a bigger storage facility for liquids. Any material which you're producing, which you're going to use to make another material, you should split or have going through a storage unit like this before it goes into there. Now that I find, for one reason, is super helpful, because stuff like screws, stuff like plates, reinforced plates, all that kind of thing, which I only made to produce like other stuff like heavy module frames or whatever. Now whenever I need them, I have to just go into the constructors and just pick them out, whatever's excess kind of thing, which is the worst way to do it. So you want to go into a storage unit, so whenever that is maximized, everything else will be storing away. A, it keeps you from ever running out if for some reason the first constructor runs out of resources. But B, you can keep filling up with resources, so you'll never kind of need it. Like, am I meant to wear them or something? An exoskeleton for lower legs that assists your movement, allowing you to sprint faster and jump. You what? No way. Oh wow. Oh my god, you do. Okay, so we're down here, and we need to set up a couple of things. So what I was trying to say before is that I want to set something up right in the middle here, which is like our splitting value. So this is just here, as you can see, and I want all of our heavy oil residue to go in to there first and start filling that up. Okay, let me explain the complication to you. All of these are going to be taking a lot of power to start up. So I need to be able to power them to make fuel to then go into fuel generators before the power cuts out. So we're outputting 200 fuel per minute, and these take 15 fuel per minute which means we can run 13.3 of these off of just this many. And 13 times 150 is 1900 megawatts. Okay guys, so I think I have a bit of a solution. I reckon with the power outlet we got going at the moment, 2400, and we're only using 1400, I don't reckon we're going to have a problem with powering one or two of these things, yet we do have the liquid to power one or two of these things. So if I plug this in and this in, we'll be at least outletting a bit of fuel. Are these opening up? They are. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Okay, so we got 5 set up here. Boom. Now we're going to put the pipes in the line. Okay guys, so I'm watching back on the videos and what the fuck is going on, and I'm so confused with myself, so I thought I'd just draw this perfect little diagram, which has taken me an hour just to make, but it explains really well as to what is actually going on. So the first problem I came across is one of my oil extractors weren't even powered, which I found really annoying, and I didn't notice for literally 30 minutes, and I was trying to figure out the problem. But essentially we have one line of 300 oil coming in and another line of 300 oil, which are split up into 100 each. As you can see, all these 3 lines are split up into 100. So another problem I was having is that this refinery here wouldn't get as much as this or something like that, or this one wouldn't get as much as that one. So they were uneven, which created a big stress in the system, not getting enough, and some would unpower and some would power. But essentially, if you split them up perfectly like I have done here, it's not actually perfect, but it's closer than what I was. What I was doing is one would come to the end, one would come to the other end, but you need to actually have that middleman, and these don't need to go to the ends, they need to go to within, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so we have 200 plastic per minute coming out and 200 rubber per minute coming out, and the residue that comes out, kind of like the crap, the trash stuff, is heavy oil residue. Now we use this to make fuel. However, I would like to put stuff into this like industrial size liquid storage kind of thing. And what that does, it just allows me to store some up in backup in case we accidentally overdo something over here, so the whole system doesn't crash or whatever. So yeah, essentially that is split up from 200 is created from the rubber, 100 heavy oil residue per minute is created from the plastic production. And which means we have obviously a total of 300 in this line here, heavy oil residue per minute, which means we can power 5 refineries to create residual fuel. Anyway, eventually pretty much we got 200 fuel per minute into this line, which we can power about 13.3 generators. Now pretty much the only thing which I have problems with, and literally took me 3 hours to understand and overcome, is being the fact that if a storage system that all of our plastic is going into, so if that fills up, the refineries will eventually stop working, which means there will be no heavy oil residue being produced. So it's super important that you have to put a splitter in going into like a bin or something like that, which is what we've done in our situation, because if that fills up and you have no heavy oil residue, you're just going to crash your entire system, and getting it restarted with no power is literally close to impossible. The other problem was just the fact that our lines weren't perfectly evenly split, and it literally took me hours upon hours to understand what the hell's going on. So I don't even reckon we're using a maximum of 13 generators at the moment, but we are getting a lot of power, and it's quite nice to have to the system. We're thinking about 4,000 megawatts now, and we were sitting at 2,400, so obviously we're making at least 1,600 more. Okay guys, so I'm up here at the hub, and I'm looking at stuff we can unlock. For now, I'm looking over here, and we could have the resources for a jetpack, but for right now, I just got the resources for a railway, so we're going to chuck all them in. Perfect. So pretty much my theory is this. I want a train that goes from our oil area to here, so we can automate that plastic process that I was talking about, and we can set up other stuff like that we need. Like we'll set up a simple setting, and then we'll kind of make it more complicated the more we learn about it. Bing, bam, boom, bop, bada bop, boom, pow. Shut up. Is it in here? Boom, bam, boom. We have enough. Let's build this bad boy. How exciting. A jetpack. I wonder how it works. See, oh, I have to put it on, so I can't have both. Oh, that's nice. Alright guys, so a quick little setup we got going here. We literally just have plastic which makes these empty canisters, empty canisters coming over here into this random little refinery. This is just a very temporary setup and resolution, and it's also connected to the fuel. So fuel, package, empty canisters, boom, 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 creates this, and this stuff I can just put in my inventory and I can use this jetpack for life. I set up a new hypertube system because I didn't like the other ugly one, but I don't know what I find more ugly. The random dots in the sky, or that. This is way sexier, but oh my god, that annoys me. They need to despawn. Game, make it so stuff like that eventually despawns. Please. Okay guys, so we're going to have a look at trains. So I've set this little literal loop up here, and I've been trying to understand how the hell they work. And I think I've come to the conclusion of understanding what the heck's going on. So this one over here is where the stuff goes into the freight carts and stuff. So if I'll just do concrete or something for now. So it's going to fill up this little section here. So this guy is getting in here nice and smooth. It will stop. And then everything in there will be picked up by this little claw. Not bad, good size. I was very confused setting this up because it's not very self-explanatory. And it's important that this here is set as load. Okay, and as soon as that is all stored up, the train will get going on its journey over to the unloading section. Oh my goodness. Where the claw will then just, same thing, pick it up and put it into there. I kind of set up this loop just to see what was, so as you can see here, this is unload, the other one's set to load. You just switch it right there with the buttons. And these carts hold 32 slots. So if we're moving plastic and rubber like we want to do, it would be able to hold 3,200 rubber and plastic, which takes us 16 minutes to produce. So it's interesting. So our cart will have to take 8 minutes there and 8 minutes back before we'll even have enough to fill one cart. And that's not exactly like I would preferably would want to be able to fill like 3 carts of plastic and 3 carts of rubber, but we're just not outletting near enough for that to happen. So yeah, but we'll set up a train just because it looks fun and exciting. But for now, let's get rid of all this. Let's be honest, guys. I've been grinding my little bum cheeks off. I've been streaming a lot. You can see all this on my stream, seeing as all my streams are recorded. And we got a bit of a train station set up. So this channel here will be our plastic, and then the back channel will be our rubber. So as of yet, I haven't set up all the piping and stuff, but we'll do that together, or I'll do that quickly. That's the simple part. But the train, ladies and gentlemen, the train works. And I've already set up the autopilot. I can turn autopilot on. Next stop is oil. So you'll see the whole path. It's actually quite nice, I'm not gonna lie. It's very therapeutic to ride. This thing gets up to like 130 k's an hour, which is pretty mental. I just find it really interesting that it can actually speed up going up these hills. I'm wondering if I could actually make it steeper so it can, like next time I'm building a train set, instead of making it so like shallow, the drift up, I can make it a lot steeper kind of thing. It just looks so nice going. We go under this little bridge here. Oh damn, that's kind of cute, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know, it's just really nice. And it's set up, and I guess it's really simple. It just curves a couple of times where it needs to. So now that we go down, you watch the speeds that we get up to. It's going to literally need to break 130. I reckon it could get up to 150. Yeah, there we go. It will max out. Here we go. 150. And it's braking now. It literally has to brake now for the station all the way up there. I'm wondering, the more carriages, the earlier we'll have to brake as well. Like it's shooting natural logic, like the more momentum that you will have kind of thing. Now it's going to absolutely slam on those bad boys. But I will turn this off, autopilot, because there's nothing to grab here as of yet. Give me one hot second, and I'm going to quickly set up the piping for this in here. And boom. Not bad, good size. There you go, you got rubber and you got plastic yeeting all the way over here to, should actually catch them. Oh no, rubber's already loading up. And here comes the plastic, I guess. Oh, that's sick. I didn't realize you can actually see them on the map. That's actually really cool. Damn, boy. Damn. That's actually sick. Okay. It's train time. And I'm excited. Stops. Biddy boom, suck. Yep. Man, trains are actually so epic. I'm so keen to get into this kind of area of the game. They drop them down. And then those cranes peeb off. And then our train's like, boys, thanks for the work, but I'm outies. You know what I'm saying? And we're off. Oof, that's epic. And we are pulling in to our station for these to be unloaded. And man, is this exciting. I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna just get up here and watch. Gonna stand on one of them while they're... Oh, fuck that, bro. And, ladies and gentlemen, I reckon we're gonna have some bloody plastic. And just like that, let's go. That's freaking epic. Okay. Boom. And now, that's going up to the computers and also to the circuit boards. And boom. Plastic is set up and our train is back. That's actually good news as well. So if we follow our plastic, it's going to make its journey. And yes, we are using Mark IV stuff as well now for a good reason. And of course, that's plugged into that. Of course. There we go. It's making its way up. Making its way downtown. Half is going up to there. Half is going into there. We've done it, guys. We've automated computers with a train and some passion. Oh, yes. That's actually so exciting. I don't know why I'm making a fool of myself, but it is actually really cool. It just, as you can see, just comes up here and then waves into there. But circuit boards should be coming anytime now. There you go. We've done really well in this episode. We've automated computers entirely. Rubber should just be filling up purely, and then eventually this will fill up and then it will be done. So we've automated computers. We have made fuel generators, I'm pretty sure, and everything like that. It's been so long between recordings of all this because I've just been so lazy. And, but thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I'll catch you next time where we'll be looking more at trains. We'll be making more power because, as you can see already, we're already running out of power, which is kind of defeating things. We just set up new power. But yeah, we're at to 3,000. We're using 3,000 and we have just made 4,000. So pretty much, yeah, exciting stuff, but we've finally automated some really key components that we're going to constantly need. And yeah, exciting as shit. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you next episode. Later.